Round two, we'll play first. No land, so we're going to have to mulligan. This one we'll keep. Definitely leaving that on top. And I think we're probably going to go all in on the dub plan. I guess it depends. I'd want them to be tapped out, because otherwise we're kind of risking getting Siobhan fired here, huh? Alright, I guess we can reproach that as well, which we probably want to do. I can try and race it. Like I can drop the knight here as well, or I can leave up reproach to kill the chief. I think I'm going to play the knight. I know it seems a bit strange, but I like it more. I feel like leaving up the mana for reproach is kind of indicating that we have reproach. I don't know if that matters. I just feel like this is probably better for us. Well, I mean, we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, so I guess that's okay. Looks like our opponent's deck is going to be quite weak against Icy Manipulator, but we're going to have to get that. So we'll take our medicine there. Got the land for Call the Cavalry, so I think we just get in for 5 and play Call. A lot of very odd pauses. Considering this is like the most lightning speed game you can imagine. Turn 3, 8-7. Pretty good. And it's got trample too, so it's going to make things a wee bit more challenging. If we get a land, we can dub plus reproach, which is actually pretty nice. Alright, opponent leaves 4 mana up, which is worrisome. Adamant Will does help, actually, quite a bit. Or at the very least, we have to see what we can do. Guess we're dead. So they attack, we double block, we adamant will. That's only 6, and even with reproach, it's not good enough. If we had the dub, I guess we still would have died. So we double block, we will, that's 6. We can kill it with reproach, but we have to deal damage, and if we deal damage, we're going to take 6. So I guess I won't reveal any information. Invoke, you're in. Anything else? Yeah, blue may just be worth, well, we need like, well, I guess we don't need 2 blue for Blink of an Eye, but or splashing Blink of an Eye, I don't like it that much. Basically playing it just because it's going to be phenomenal in this matchup, then maybe that's a good enough reason. Because we certainly don't have a lot of other ways. Like, we can just bring in Blink for a Reproach, probably. Reproach is probably still something we need. We can dump our own short sword, though. I honestly have no idea how many blue sources I would want to play for a Blink of an Eye. Maybe like 4? Or is that too few? No, 4 probably is okay. Maybe 5, because then we still have 11 white. All right. And we could potentially get the double blue. I just feel like we're likely going to need something more. So like I said, I could cut the approach, because bounce is just going to do more for us than our approach is in this match, which is true. Okay. Let's do this. We'll play first. And yeah, to keep. So, I guess Courser makes best use of mana, Knight beats down the best though, so I think we're going to do that. We want damage on the board. I think they're probably trying to race us as well. Pegasus Courser potentially leaves the Relic Runner back unless they play a Historic spell, but I'd rather get 3 damage on the board currently. To me, that makes more sense. All said and done, we are still trying to be an aggressive deck. Kind of want them to go a little bit more gas on that Relic Runner, if possible, because this would let me kind of slam the Call to Cavalry here, which is probably better for us. Kind of want them to just play another Frenzied Rage on it. go deep. Even double Frenzied Rage. I'd be okay with that too. No play. All right. So let's get in there. So we'll play the Courser now. Hmm. I think we're gonna go like this. So I could protect it with Adamant Will, but I think we'll just get our damage in and play a Sergeant at Arms and leave up Adamant Will, since we can't kill him anyway. All right. So they're just all in blue-red. Approach still would have been pretty useful there. It's tough to cut that. The problem is I don't know what. Maybe we just take out a dub, and then we're just playing a Tragic Poet as kind of a very, very unexciting one-drop, which it is. Yeah, we probably just cut the Poet and bring in like an Elephant instead. Just get like a 3/5 that maybe does something. I don't know. I don't know. All right. I want to keep this, but we're not going to. This one will keep. I guess the issue is I'm going to need that at some point, but at the same time, I'm not doing anything. So I think we're going to bottom it, which is a bit scary. But like I said, if you're not doing anything, if you need the card but you're not doing anything, I don't know what you're supposed to do in that situation. That's just tough. That is just tough. Because if I keep a land on top, I have no play until turn 3. But we draw the land anyway, which is, you know, then I wouldn't have done, I guess I would have still done the same thing. It's actually a pretty good draw. Lifelink seems like something pretty important in this match, despite us having maybe 2 historic cards. Do we even have that? Maybe just 1. No, we have 2, but we're not even playing the short sword right now. I do wish we were doing more than we are, but we're not. So there you have it. There's my in-game analysis for you. I think we're gonna need this little fella. Keeping the courser back for some reason, I guess if they attack with a construct, I'd rather force them to do a run amok into my courser rather than my spirit. Yeah, Sphinx is probably one of the last things we want to see too. So, this has been an unfortunate game just because we've done just nothing. We're aggro do nothing in game 3, which is really never where you want to be. But, as I've said a few times, we have about 10 to 5,000 draws we could draw that would be useful here, like Icy Manipulator, Blessed Light, Adamant Will, Gideon's Approach. Yeah. I guess my math was a little off. We only have 4 draws that would be good there, but don't really have much else other than a Sarah Angel now. So that kind of tells me they have run amok, which I'm not sure how what we're gonna do about that. Let's see, if I block like this and this. Then they run amok. We're gonna gain 3, we're at 10. So they would trample over for 2 and deal 8 to us. So I guess we do this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So don't like to see that, but there it is. All right. So we get in with the Spirit. And I guess we drop a Sergeant at Arms. We can also do, maybe, I guess call the Cavalry plus Knight of Grace is probably better. Or is it? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. We'll just do this instead. I really wish we could do something about that champion. But we can't. We just can't. So what is the play? Let's see here. Is it just chump double block pass? We may prefer to keep our Vigilant dude. Probably do. Over First Strike. Probably. So we play this and then leave up the blink of an eye. Still just have no means to live. Still just die. I mean, at this point, have to block Sphinx to live. They just get to replay it. I can't beat it. And this is after gaining, what, 9 life? I've gained 9 life this game. And still just getting just demolished here. Just doing a whole lot of nothing. But let's keep it positive. So we've got Blessed Light, we have Icy Manipulator, those, and we have Gideon's Approach. So we have 3 draws that will do pretty much everything for us. If we draw a Courser, we can still live another turn from the Sphinx, which is not bad. Forced to block the Champion though. So I guess we have to block like this. And then we've got to bounce the Sphinx. And then we've got to rip something incredibly good. That I can't even wrap my head around. Like I said the draws that would help quite a bit, but we don't actually. It's not like we live. Those are our best draws, and I don't even think they get us out of the situation. I'm kind of blown away with how long this game has taken if you look at my opponent's clock, considering we're both playing aggro decks. This has been one of the longer matches I've played in the format, and my opponent's deck could not be more all in. Like, even if I draw Icy, I don't see what that does. I mean, dub is good, just not good enough. Yeah. All right. I don't feel like waiting around anymore, so we're just going to concede. All right. We'll see you in round 3.